went live for a second, but my screen did something weird on my iPhone, so I had to come back over here on my Android. So really quickly, you are the common denominator in your life. You are the common denominator. You are the common denominator when it comes to your physical well-being, your looks, your money, your relationships, your business, your education, your purpose, your passion in life. You are the common denominator when it comes to everything that you desire to see manifested in your life. You are the common denominator. You. And it doesn't matter how many or how much instruction you get, every 5 steps, 7 steps, course, masterclass, book, coaching, therapy. If you do not understand that you are going to have to believe in yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, it doesn't matter that you get a step-by-step guide on how to start the business or how to do the book or how to be a coach, or you've got to believe in yourself. You've got to become your own number one fan. And I know that you've heard me say this so many times in videos, guys, but you're going to see me really focus on this in 2023. Because I have, from certifying and training hundreds of coaches, from doing how many courses before courses were even a thing, healing classes, I've learned that the people I see to go on to get the results actually do what they want to do, to manifest what they truly want to see in their lives. The difference between the people who do it and get it versus the people who don't and stay struggling and suffering are the people who believe in themselves. What happens when you believe in yourself? What happens when you are determined to get a result? You become tenacious. You become determined. You make up your mind that whatever it takes and whatever changes you have to make in your life, you're going to make it happen. Jordan says, why is it so hard for us to believe in ourselves? The number one reason it's so hard for you to believe in yourself is because nobody taught you how to believe in yourself. Most good-hearted, nice people come from backgrounds where there was no one who taught them self-worth, taught them confidence. So guess what? If you didn't learn it at home and you didn't learn it early in life, you go out here as an adult and life is beating you up. Guess what? So you're just taking lick after lick, loss after loss. So then here's the decision you've got to make right now. As an adult, you then have to choose to decide, am I going to keep losing out? Am I going to keep suffering, staying stuck in these same patterns that I've learned from people around me and that life keeps doling out to me? Or are you going to be determined enough to say, I have to change this? There are people who are prospering. There are people who are doing well. There are people who are happily married. There are people who have good mental health. There are people who are in shape physically. There are people who have no problem making money. There are people who do well in relationships and business and walking in purpose and passion. Well, what is so different about them compared to me? This is the way my logical, strategic brain works. They can't be no better than me. I'm a good person. What is it that they understand? What is it? What life skills do they have? Mindset, habits, whatever it is. What is it that they have that I don't have in order for them to be getting those results? I was bullied when I was young. I was born into a very strict Christian, crazy environment. Strict religiously, But my dad was halfway narcissistic, this controlling, manipulative environment. I love God. I have a heart after God. But one thing I need you guys to understand, I had to grow up because I didn't get it from my mama. I didn't get it from my daddy. I had to grow up and become a young adult and make up my mind that I wanted different results than what I was born into. I didn't want my parents' marriage. I didn't want my parents' physical health. I didn't want my parents' money. I'm looking at my family and I love them. You guys know how hard I love. I'm a healer. I'm an empath. I love hard. But I, with all honesty, had to look at where I came from and say, I don't want their results. I want different results. And then I began to study people who were successful in the areas where I wanted to be successful. And let me tell you what had to change. Nice girl Rebecca, spiritually anointed Rebecca, big heart, kind, loving, nice Rebecca with a big heart who would let people take advantage of her. What are some things that had to change? Rebecca had to become a badass. See, I get on videos and I'm so loving and I'm so anointed that when you see that side of me and it relates to you because you have a big heart and you're very loving. And so you have a big heart and it relates to me. You feel very, it connects. It's like, oh my gosh, she's like me. She's a good girl. She's a sweet girl. She's sweet. She's kind. Oh my gosh, she's got a heart after God. She's like me. But see, what you don't know and what I have to show you more of is there's another side to me. In life, I had to become a badass. I had to become tough. I had to toughen up. I had to literally get some guts, some boldness, some courage. I had to become brave, resilient, determined. Because being passive doesn't get anything done. Being nice doesn't get anything done. For those of you who are healers like me, I had to learn to toughen up. Why? Because I didn't want the results of the other nice people I saw around me. I wanted some different results in life, which means, and this is how I first learned it. I learned it in business. See, you guys forget, I started a construction company in my early 30s, right? Construction company. I spent 15 years in corporate America before that, building a corporate career in construction. I was surrounded by men. I start my own company. And this was like believe in yourself boot camp. Boot camp. Because in business, if you don't stand up for yourself and speak up for yourself and tell people, no, that's not what I asked for. No, that's not what I agreed to. No. If you don't stand up for yourself in business, you're going to lose all your money. You ain't going to make no money. If you don't stand up for yourself and believe in yourself and get a backbone. And then as I learned those lessons in business, I'm like, you can't be a punk out here in business. You can't be a punk and grow a multi-million-dollar business. You can't be a punk and be successful and turn the other cheek and let people walk all over you or assume that people are good people and they have good intentions towards you. No, in business, I learned I had to be a badass. I had to be firm from the very beginning. Let's establish this from the very beginning, that I mean what I say and I say what I mean. Let's establish that from the very beginning, because ain't going to be no more taking advantage of Rebecca, right? So then in business, I'm in business for years. I start to prosper in business because I'm a businesswoman. But then I was still being passive when it came to my personal life. I was still being nice when it comes to my personal life. I was still even being nice when it comes to being a healer. I didn't realize that backbone, that required me to toughen up in business also was required in ministry. It was required to walk in purpose. It was required in personal relationships, dating, friendships with my kids. And I had to learn to toughen up. 2023, I'm going to help you heal, but I'm going to help you toughen up. I've got a Nice for What course just launched. Because nice for what? Nice doesn't get you what you want. Nice doesn't get it done, y'all. I had to become a badass. So guess what? In my life, I've learned balance. I healed my heart and mind to the point where I'm able to believe in myself, be confident in myself. Then I am navigating life with boundaries and balance. You're going to get the kindness. You get all my kindness. I'm loving. I'm kind. I'm cool. I'm fun to be around. I'm soft-hearted. My heart is so big, you guys. Right? I love hard, but then there's boundaries. You don't want to get on the other side. The tough side of me is no joke. Oh, you don't want to respect me? Oh, you don't want to reciprocate the love that I'm giving you, all this great love? You don't want to reciprocate? You don't want to respect? Oh, you trying to take advantage of my money? Oh, no. See, we're not going to tolerate disrespect. We're not going to tolerate. We're not going to be giving more than we're getting. It's called balance and boundaries. It's called using your voice, sticking up for yourself, standing up for yourself. No more people pleasing. No more worrying about what people think. The very people taking advantage of you, you worrying what they think, but they getting all the benefits of taking advantage of you. You running yourself ragged, running yourself in circles, worrying about what users, abusers think about you. Being manipulated by people. Oh, well, a woman of God, well, a Christian, well, a good man would, what a good woman would, well, a good mother would, oh, a good father. All that manipulation, guilt, shame, trying to get you to do what they want you to do versus what's healthy and right for you. The whole time being a giver, and people taking. Because you don't have boundaries. You don't say, nope, no. And then because you don't have boundaries and you don't use your voice and you're a people pleaser, then people take advantage of you. And then you finally get so angry and upset and sick and tired of people taking advantage of you. Then you just cut people off. Whereas the true way is boundaries, saying, no, thank you. I'm not available to do that. No, I'm not buying that. No, I cannot loan you money anymore. It doesn't mean we're not cool, but no, I'm not going to give you any more money. No, I don't have time to do that for you. No. You can't borrow that again. No. So the passive aggressive side of us, the part how I was raised to be a good girl, a nice girl, and subconsciously believing that if you're so good to people and so loving towards people, that they will love you and be good to you in return. And you go out into this world with this subconscious core belief that because you're such a good person, that all good things come to you. That's not how it works. As a matter of fact, the best, goodest people in the whole wide world are out here being walked all over, taken advantage of, disrespected, unappreciated. That's the truth. When I started going through experiences in business, being taken advantage of, friendships, people, associates, taking advantage of me, it hurt me to my core. People lying on me, throwing me under the bus. How can you take I helped you. I was there for you. How could you turn on me? How could you talk about me like a dog? How in the world? And then what the reality that began to sink in was there's a lot of people who are very vicious, misleading, manipulative, jealous, haters. You begin to realize the world isn't full of just good people. The world isn't full of just people who have good intentions and want the best for you. There are people smile in your face and throw you under the bus in the same breath. And then you're sitting there feeling like, what is wrong with me? What did I do wrong? How did I get this so wrong? How could she hate me so much? How could he do me like this? And you begin to feel like something's wrong with you. And you're such a good person. So then the tendency is to double down on being good to people, double down on being nice. Well, I'll just try harder to be nicer, to be gooder, to treat people even better. I'll get it right. I will double down on being the very best, good, kind, nice person that I can be. And you keep getting your hat handed to you because people don't respect nice. People don't respect pushovers. People don't respect people who don't speak up. People don't respect and love people that they can take advantage of. People don't love and respect people who don't have boundaries. People pleasers. People don't love and respect people who don't love and respect themselves. So guess what? The common denominator is you. If you don't really start investing in believing in yourself and turning around some of this mindset and habits that are so committed to putting yourself last, not respecting yourself, not valuing yourself, guess what? You're going to keep getting the same results. Guess what? Rebecca learned to love Rebecca. Rebecca learned to protect Rebecca. Rebecca learned to speak up for Rebecca. Rebecca learned to set people's expectations and boundaries around what to expect from me. What do my professional boundaries look like? What do my personal boundaries look like? You give love and respect, you get love and respect. You start to not respect it, don't appreciate it, you will lose the benefits of me. I love you, but you're not going to take advantage of me as a giving person. Nice for What Masterclass, link will be in the bio. If you are a healer, if you know you're meant to be helping people to heal, helping people to live their best life, the Healers Unite 101 workshop is coming up in a few weeks. I'm going to spend 3 days, 3 nights with healers. How do you know if you're a healer? You love helping people. You love serving. You have a passion about seeing people live their best life like me. You have a big heart. And then the dedication you put into wanting to help people, it's something you can't stop doing. So guess what? Healers have to have their own training to learn how to help people without losing themselves. Healers 101. That link is in the bio as well. Guys, we're going to have to get to work. We got to get to work healing mindset, healing heart posture, healing self-esteem and confidence, which means I got to spend some time with you. I got to teach you how to think right. I got to teach you how to believe right for yourself. I got to teach you how to talk right. I got to teach you how to talk to yourself. Nobody taught us that. I had to learn that through trial and error, blood, sweat, and tears. Learn how to talk to myself. Learn to monitor this stinking thinking and get the right mindset to have the love, life, money, respect that I know I deserve. I had to start believing that, thinking that, speaking that for myself. for myself. It's a whole process of re-education, reprogramming your mind, because nobody's taught you. But as an adult, it's your responsibility to do the work for yourself. Because there's not some magic pill. There's not a magic wand that's just going to click and make everything come into place for you. That's going to all of a sudden make people love you, respect you, make money fall. There's not a magic wand, a magic pill. It is a process of reprogramming. Process of reprogramming. Your habits, your thoughts, your words, your core beliefs when it comes to yourself. You are the common denominator. And like I say, you can go buy books and all this stuff, but if you don't believe in yourself, I got to teach you how to believe in yourself. Nice for what? Make yourself a priority. Make your desires in this life a top priority. What kind of life do you want to have? What results do you want to get? This has to become a top priority. And instead of feeling sorry for yourself, feeling like a victim and staying stuck in a victim mentality, feeling sorry for yourself over everything that's been done to you. I know it hurt. I know you're disappointed. I know you're heartbroken. I know that you're tired of being treated the way people have treated you and getting these same results and going through so much suffering and struggling. I know it. But guess what? You've got to change. Your habits have got to change. Click the link in my bio. I love you guys. Mwah. Blessings in abundance. Healers Unite 101 workshop for those of you guys who know you are healers and need activation and help navigating being a healer. Nice for what masterclass for healers and for everybody else. Nice girls, nice guys, everybody that needs to get a backbone, stop being passive, and show up for yourself for 2023. Nice for what masterclass. All right. Blessings in abundance. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.